Workers who are suspended due to the closure of their factories are required to take training courses if they want the 20% salary from the government. However, a union representative said some workers will find it hard to fulfill this requirement. The Ministry of Labour and Vocational Training said on Friday that suspended factory workers would be required to attend soft skill training courses to receive full government allowances. It said when a factory announces 100% suspension of work, 40% of workers' wages would be provided by their employers. However, to receive the further 20% from the government, the workers would need to attend ministry-organized training courses at the factories. They will also need to ask for and complete the relevant employment contract suspension paperwork, enroll for the course and request continuity payments from the National Social Security Fund or NSSF. The ministry said no factory had thus far announced 100% work suspension. The ministry said during work suspension, factories were also allowed to temporarily halt making NSSF payments, but workers could still use its healthcare services and receive allowances for occupational risk and benefit. Ministry spokesman Heng Suo told the Post on Sunday that the training courses for workers were announced as a formality and not because any factory had fully suspended work. On February 27, Suo told a press conference that in March, nearly 200 factories would suffer raw material shortages and find it difficult to remain open. This would result in around 160,000 workers facing layoff. Collective Union of Movement of Workers President Pao Sina approved of the move, but said it might be difficult for workers in some cases to comply with conditions to get the further 20% allowance from the government. He voiced concern that if the issues continued, its impact on the sector would only increase. He said, in general, no sector can replace textiles. If hundreds of thousands of garment factory workers face joblessness, it will be difficult to find new jobs for them. Some factories have reduced staff and some workers were laid off. So I think it will have a huge effect on the workers' finances. It will affect other sectors too, as they are all interconnected. There has not been something new to replace the garment sector. He expects the government to soon introduce new measures to do whatever they can to allow materials to be imported and supplied nationwide without waiting for the Chinese market alone.